Right after 9/11, the Wall Street Journal carried out a survey of the opinions of what they called moneyed Muslims. That's immediately after 9/11. They surveyed bankers, professionals, businessmen, all committed to official so-called Western values and embedded in the neoliberal globalization project. They too were dismayed by Washington's support for harsh authoritarian states and the barriers Washington erects against development and democracy by propping up oppressive regimes. That goes on to the present moment. They, however, had new grievances beyond those reported by the National Security Council in 1958, primarily Washington's sanctions regime in Iraq, U.S.-British sanctions regime, and support for, didn't mean much in the West, but slaughtering hundreds of thousands of people, devastating the society, strengthening Saddam, probably preventing him from being overthrown. Now, that actually meant something among the backward people of the Arab world. That was one. And the other was support for Israel's military occupation and takeover of the occupied territories. There was no survey carried out of the great mass of poor and suffering people, but it's likely that their sentiments are more intense, coupled with bitter resentment of the Western-oriented elites and the corrupt and brutal rulers backed by Western power, who ensure that the enormous wealth of the region flows to the West, apart from enriching themselves. And the Iraq invasion only intensified these feelings further, much as anticipated, also contributing materially to the increase in the threat and reality of nuclear proliferation and international terrorism. Well, there are ways to deal constructively with the threat of terror, though not preferred by bin Laden's indispensable ally, or by those who want to avoid the real world by striking heroic poses about Islamofascism, or those who simply claim that no proposal has been made when there are quite straightforward proposals that they do not like. The constructive ways begin with an honest look in the mirror, never an easy task, always a necessary one.